Hey, how's it going? Let me introduce myself. My name is Sam Gottlieb, and I'm here to talk to you about a new development I'm trying to get started. And let me assure you, it will be a great success. In this economy, the housing market is booming for college students, and I'm proposing the build of a new development located on Grand River and Abbott, taking over the space of Thai Hut and other vacant properties. I believe that this is a prime piece of land that is zoned for large development that is currently not being used and is vacant. In this proposal, I will explain why it is affordable and worth it to invest in this extremely profitable venture. Let me start off by telling you there's a lack of student housing on MSU's campus, and students are being forced to live farther and farther away because of the location of developments. Like there's one new development in on Michigan Ave called Skyview, and it's a part of Frandor. And students, it's 2-3 miles away, and they have to take the bus. Other developments like Chandler Crossings and the lodges are super far away, and they even have their own bus lines. And those are the only other comparable apartments that are new. Other apartments that are being built are very far away, and these prime locations will always be leased out year after year. One good location, another competitor, the Residences located on Albert, is always leased out year after year, and these luxury apartments demand top dollar, and they're very accommodating to the people who live there. This business model leads to success, and if we copy it, we can do it even better and have a more successful apartment student housing development. This location has been vacant for many years, the one I'm talking about developing, and with proper funding and planning, it could be a huge success. It is the perfect time to get started on this project because of the market, the current market, and loans and funding that is being granted to developers. There are many places for students to live, but this development could be a new success and it could be huge with a mixed retail use space. There are a lot of bars in East Lansing, but I think that this development would be a great location for a bar because of how big and socially drinking is on campus. Students who live here could just go downstairs and go to the bar, and instead of getting an Uber or walking home, they could just go upstairs, and it'd be safer for students. Bars are also real big money makers. Opening up a bar this close to campus would really be successful for students. There's also bars across the street like Rick's and PT's in Dublin, but a new one with a brand new development zone for a bar, that space that we could keep open would just be even more successful than those, just because it'll be new and cooler than the rest. So not only a bar would be successful, but I'm also thinking about doing a retail space, one for a clothing store and one for a restaurant. Most restaurants that open up on campus are great successes because of their location. So you really just have to open a restaurant that's convenient for students to go to, that has better foods than other options. And then I also suggest that we open up a grocery store that's attached to it so students don't have to go to the grocery store. They could just go downstairs, making grocery shopping much more convenient for students and residents of this building. So as I mentioned, the luxury student housing market is so underutilized. If we go ahead and move forward with this mixed use development, the profits could be astronomical for years and years to come. If we own the building, we will make money or rent every year from students, guaranteed to pay through student loans. The mixed use space is a little tricky to operate a bar for a little maintain at first, but here we could consult successful bar owners to help us either open a bar or put in perspective on how we would need to manage it. Next, I want you to picture what we are really talking about here. Just imagine what we could build if we really put the time and effort in. With proper execution, we could build the most desirable place to live for MSU students. a mixed-use building right on Grand River and Abbott, directly from MSU's campus/Union, complete with rooftop bar and other amenities that'll actually be worth it to students. Amenities students will care about, unlike a gross gym and self-tanning like Chandler Crossings and other apartments. To get moving forward, the first step would be acquire the piece of land we are looking to develop. Once we acquire the piece of land, it'll be easier to raise the money and finish to complete the job. Next, we'll have to consult the proper people, such as architects and engineers, to design the building. Last, hire subcontractors to build it and then market and sell. There aren't a lot of cool places to live on campus. Students are living farther and farther away. This piece of land has been vacant for years, and it's a prime time to develop it. This development might not seem like something you can immediately afford, but if we look at the margins, it'll be something very, very profitable for you. You can count on it. Again, it was great to address this issue with you. I hope you can see eye to eye with me and come to an agreement and invest in this development. It'll be a wonderful investment and a great opportunity. Thank you.